Hi, good afternoon again, viewers of Buildy and ProsTalk. Welcome to another episode. Buildy po is a one-stop shop for everyone who builds. Please visit our website. In ProsTalk, this is our social advocacy to help professionalize the construction industry in the Philippines. And today, our guest is Mr. John Paul Go of Ecosolar. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon again.
Hello. So I know last week, sir, we have a brief introduction of EcoSolar. But before we move to the details of how you install the solar panels and what are the different types of solar panels out there, sir, just from an EcoSolar perspective, no, kasi may mga taong naghahanap talaga genuinely ng mga reliable providers of solar panels. Is it possible po ba na yung price ng solar panels sobrang malalaki ang difference to the point where ang daming taong naluloko ngayon na akala nila yung solar panel nila magge-generate ng certain amount tapos yung pala bulb lang kayang pailawin.
Well, yun nga, the solar industry is kind of in a uphill battle right now. So basically what happens is there are a lot of kasi it's a very hot commodity right now. Solar panels are a very hot commodity. So there are a lot of fly by night players that are out there that comes in, and then just to make a quick buck, it's okay. After they install to several clients, mawawala na sila. That's a problem. We actually have a lot of clients who come back to us, like down the road, and then they ask us to check on their system because they're not producing any more power, stuff like that, and then they ask us to rehabilitate their system because they can't find their previous installer anymore. Yun yung nagiging kasi there are very few reliable solar installers out there. Yun nga yung those people out are people out there. We want to you have to make sure na your solar installers are meron silang credibility, matagal na sa industry, and then they're SEC registered. That's a big part then. And para alam mo kung sino hahabulin mo just in case magkaroon ng problem.
Right. So to our audience, no, very important po yung sinabi ni Mr. John Pogo that at the end of the day, when the price is too good to be true, please mag-validate po tayo. Just because may website po sila or may Facebook page sila, hindi po ibig sabihin yan registered na po sila sa SEC or meron yung DTI permit. So, it is good to do your due diligence kasi ang solar panels po ay hindi mura.
Yes. It's not a cheap investment.
So pagka masyadong mura, matakot po tayo ng konti. Hindi naman po sa nagsasabi tayong hindi kayo pwedeng makahanap ng mas mura. Pero ang solar panel po, in general, it's not cheap. So if somebody is offering you something that's really, really lower than yung mga pag nakikita nyo like in EcoSolar, medyo magdalawang isip po tayo bago tayo maglabas ng pera. Because for all you know, yung savings nyo sa utak lang because wala naman palang babalik sa inyong produkto. Or baka naman isang taon lang, no? John, wala na yung investment nila.
Well, actually, that's a problem. Kasi yung mga nagpaparehabilitate sa amin ng system, mas napapamahal pa sila kaysa kumuha sila sa amin to begin with.
Right.
That's the bottom line. Kasi nasisira na yung inverter nila because their inverter is not warranted by the other so pag pinilitan nila inverter may mga panels na sira na rin, so basically yun yung and then in the bottom line talagang mas napamahal pa sila rather than pag kumuha sila sa credit very na solar company like ours.
Right. So to the audience, right, if you want to reach out to EcoSolar, they are on the Buildy website, and you can also go to their own website. They are at www.ecosolar.phil.com. Meron silang Facebook page. But John, can you help our audience understand? So kung gusto lang nilang magpa-quote, may bayad ba yan? Is that free? How do you go about it?
Actually kasi ang niyan, free yung magpa-quote naman. Wala tayong problem. And then we actually do free surveys. Pagka within Metro Manila, we actually do free surveys. And since we're located in Valenzuela as well, we do free surveys then even in Bulacan.
Do you have
pwedeng
physical offices? Is that what you're saying? Meron kayong office in Valenzuela?
actually, our office in Venezuela is our main office. That's where our stocks are. That's where all the no and all the action is.
All right.
So nandun nanggagaling na. And then so ang ano niyan, you call us up, you give us your Meralco bill, you give us your location, and then we'll schedule you for a free survey. Um, pupuntahan namin kayo, and then after that, within a day or so, mabibigyan na namin kayo ng quotation. And then that's when you think about if you really want to go ahead with your investment.
Right. Okay. So, ito na, mga technical questions. So,
Sure.
saan ba talaga dapat magandang i-install ang solar panel, John?
The best area talaga to install your solar panels is where there's no blockade ng sunlight. So usually that's on top of your roof. That's the best. Kung saan siya naka-facing, that's another issue. So kailangan, the pinaka-best is facing south. South-facing yung solar panels mo. And then, para makuha mo yung pinakamagandang sunlight hours.
Okay. And then, ano ba ang difference nung mga naririnig nating off-grid versus on-grid versus hybrid? So, tatlo yan pala sila.
Yes, there's actually right now kasi there's actually two na nangingibabaw. So basically there's the grid tied and there's the hybrid. Yung off-grid kasi that's an offshoot of off-grid system of a hybrid system. So basically a grid tied system, ang only difference lang niya between that and the hybrid is a grid tied doesn't have batteries. Wala siyang battery or anything. Whatever your solar system generates, you have to consume it. If you don't consume it, it's either you sell it back to the it's either you sell it back to the grid or ibabaliwala mo siya if you don't have net metering. And then ang hybrid naman is you have your batteries, instead of selling it back to the grid, you actually save it in your batteries.
Okay.
So, ang ano niyan, pagka kailangan mo ngayon yung power, pwede mo siyang kunin during brownout, during blackouts, or during the time na mababa yung solar mo, pwede mo kunin dun sa batteries. Ang off-grid naman, it's just a offshoot ng hybrid. It just tells you na wala siyang grid, na wala siyang nakakabit na kuryente. So, hindi mo pwedeng ibato yung kuryente, yung excess energy, pabalik sa Meralco.
So John, does that mean pwede kang on-grid na hindi ka net metering? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, actually, kasi with the technology right now, well, actually, all of our inverters have this zero export monitoring system. So what happens is, we limit the production of your solar to whatever you can consume only. So let's just say your house is just consuming like 3 kilowatts, and then your system could be producing 5 kilowatts. Pero since the system detected that's only 3 kilowatts, it will just produce 3 kilowatts for you. Why are we limiting it that way? Kasi if you don't have the net metering, meaning you can't sell your excess power back to Meralco, what happens is yung excess energy mo, na-charge pa sa iyo, chino-charge pa sa iyo.
Wow. Okay. That's
yes. It's as if you took that 2 kilowatt from them. Yun yung nangyayari if you don't have the net metering program.
Ano po dapat ang mauna? Magpa-net meter o magpalagay ng solar panel?
Well, actually kasi Meralco will check for your solar installation then once na nag-apply ka for your net metering. So usually we activate your zero export monitoring during the time na wala pa tayong net metering, and then once na approve na tayo ng Meralco for net metering, pinapakawalan na namin yung zero export monitoring.
Okay. That's a great, hindi ko alam yan. And I think for those who are watching, as recap ko lang namin ng mabilis to kasi I think bagong news yan to people, no? So, dapat pag kumuha ka pala ng solar panel provider, John, ang mangyayari, merong knowledge yun about Meralco kasi hindi automatic na o pag naglagay na ako, automatic na lahat. So separate application pa yung net metering. Tama po ba?
Yes, it's a separate application sa net metering which our company provides the legwork for. Free na yon, it's part of the Ecosolar service. So kasi alam naman namin na most of our clients don't want to deal with Meralco. And then we do it at a daily basis naman talaga. So we have actually people who does this for you guys.
Alright. So I think yan ay isang magandang message no to those who are watching ProsTalk today. Importante po to no kasi a lot of the people right now maraming assumption. So hindi po automatic na pag kayo naglagay ng solar panel, all of a sudden yung Meralco mo magbi-net meter. So John, I think that's very critical no na pag wala ka palang net metering, pag sumobra yung production mo that you did not consume, macha-charge pa lalo sa'yo.
Yes, oo, yun yung nangyayari ngayon. And then, well, actually, way back when, nung nag-start kami mag-install, our most of the consumers did not know this na yun yung nangyayari. Ngayon, there are about like siguro ilang percent na nakakaalam nun. Pero it's still ano pa rin, it's still news to most of them
Right.
na nakakausap namin.
Personally ako, I have interviewed a couple of solar panel experts, no? And I did not know or hindi namin na-touch yung topic na kailangan pala yung net metering, well, preferably yung contractor mo na or yung solar panel provider mo na yung mag-a-apply. Pero hindi siya ganun clearly articulated. Na
Yes.
meron palang risk na pag nag-overproduce ka nang hindi ka naka-net meter, instead of reducing your electric bill, baka tumaas pa lalo.
Yes. Yeah, well, actually, yun yung nangyayari dati. Talaga.
I think one of the things that can help us just wrap this episode of solar panels is for Ecosolar. Can you just give us ano yung end, meron ba kayong end-to-end na service or it's just from the net metering? So can you just describe for our audience what can Ecosolar do in terms of solar panel services and products?
So basically, kami, we provide everything for you guys. Wala na kayo intindihin. You just sit back, relax. We take care of the plans for you. We pick out the best locations kung saan natin pwedeng kabit yung solar panels ninyo. We do the legwork for Meralco. You just wait for us to tell you what documents to provide, yung mga ganon. Basically, from start to finish, we make everything easy. Wala kayo intindihin. And then, with our process naman on how to apply for our services, actually, very clear-cut kami. We do a sales contract for you guys para protektado both sides. We make sure na you know your rights and you know your responsibilities as well. And then we provide you a wiring diagram so that you know what will happen to your house, where we will put the solar panels and everything. And then you have to sign off on that before we actually have to start your solar installation. So actually, talaga, our company provides a no hassle, all-in service. Pag sinabi namin no hassle talaga.
Alright.
Wala kayo intindihin.
Right. So end-to-end talaga siya. Okay? So for those who are watching us, this is very, very important. I have interviewed a lot of solar panel experts and companies as well. But actually, dito sa Ecosolar, right? This is one important element na I think you all need to understand na yung kung iniisip nyo, i-DIY nyo, bibili lang kayo ng panel from somewhere that kayo gagawa to save, please listen to the experts. Solar panels are not cheap. So you need to make sure that you're investing on this in the right way and talk to the experts. So marami pong salamat, John, and thank you for guesting and for educating me and the rest of the folks that are watching ProsTalk today.
Thank you.